Hello everyone, welcome back to more Apocalypse. I am with me full of sound.
Hello again.
We have lost quite a few people yet again. It is quite sad, but it keeps happening. And now we don't really have anyone. And I'm not sure how to deal with this because the enemies are just coming again and again. The good thing is we have money. And that will always be the case now that we are recovering so much equipment.
Now, can you, now if you start, like, bribing organizations, do you get more recruits? Like, if you bribe, like, the Android organization, are you more likely to get androids and stuff?
It is theorized that that is how it is, or, for example, Grabball League, many speculate that having them allied improves the number of recruits. I would suspect that there is some truth to it, but it is very hard to determine.
Right.
And I'm not gonna risk, or rather spend my money unless I have a very serious surplus, so to speak. And of course, it's good to keep money around for when the important organizations get unhappy.
Right.
We have already secured Transstellar, Megapol and the government. They are unlikely to become unhappy with us ever again. But it would be nice to have Marsec and Soulmine as friendly or allies too. To keep a look on the alien infiltration, no problem. Alien assault ship. These are the big transporter things.
They drop all sorts of aliens, yes.
Yeah. Drop a lot of poppers. It's best to shoot them down. There's no real need to recover any, although it's always useful to sell their equipment.
Now, do your vehicles actually use pilots at all, or are they just automated?
They're automated. Okay. That's a fun thing. All the vehicles in Mega Primus are automated, but for, say, taxis, a human is still piloting it because of a law about needing to socialize in a futuristic society.
Huh.
But I don't think our regular vehicles are piloted at all, because they don't need to talk to anyone.
Right.
Well, it's a new day. Let's see if there are potentially any recruits around. And we have 3 people. Excellent. Much better than 0, that's for sure.
And one of those was a hybrid, right?
Yep. And another guard we shall have for our base. 3 guards for the bases is a bit small. I hope to expand it, but there's really not been the manpower.
Right.
Well, we have quite a few unhappy organizations and 2 hostile. Sanctuary Clinic is demanding a lot of money. I'm thinking they are a lost cause by now. This destroyer missile launcher can do a lot of missions, and now we can research the Explorer. Another vehicle. Much fun.
And once you start getting these hybrid vehicles up, you can actually maintain like a real air defense, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Especially if I was using alien equipment. But
right.
It's still a very nice boost. They're almost as cheap to build as regular vehicles and much more cost efficient. Hey look, it's a jar of goo.
Yep.
Micronoid aggregate.
And those are those little psionic puddles, right?
Yep, that they are. We don't know exactly what the deal is with them, why they are in the bloodstream of everything. Maybe we'll find out later. Check the infiltration, you can see the aliens are dying off on their own. And now, a new day, let's see if there's some more people. Yep, 2. That's good. We are recovering our manpower now. Plenty of people. We have quite a few really skilled bio-researchers. Fortunately, we are starting to run out of things to research in the bio department. All the same, it's nice to have a good force ready to supercharge any research. No changes in diplomatic relations. Set some people on correct training. It's all good. We have quite a big force of hybrids now, and I just have to keep them safe for a while.
Right. Not be using them as red shirts.
Yeah, that would help. Hey, it's the pants-melting missile launcher. It's really scary. But you can trick it, or
Yep.
deal with it in some ways. Cover especially works well, but that is hardly something that's always available.
Right.
And otherwise just dropping everything and running for it can work. And then pick it all up later, assuming you have survived.
And you're not pursuing the biological warfare tech because that has a real broken weapon attached to it, right?
Pretty much. I might research it for the fun later on when we have near unlimited cash, hopefully. But I won't be using the actual weapons for it.
Right.
With the possible exception of a non-toxigun weapon later on, really late on. But we'll see if that actually becomes relevant. Selling more stuff. We are actually producing those hairdryer things and selling them.
Oh, do organizations attack each other? I thought I just saw like a little
Oh
pop-up that
yes,
said that.
they do attack each other.
Interesting.
They attack each other, they piss each other off, and there's a whole diplomatic drama going on that it's quite invisible, yet you can surmise what is happening. For example, every time the aliens attack us, all of the organizations allied with us start hating the aliens because they are attacking us.
Right.
And all of that remains true for everyone else as well. So there's a huge bungle of diplomatic relations going up and down, and people becoming enemies and enemies becoming friends. And then there usually in my games 2 power blocks form. One led by Megapolitan government and one led by Marsec and various other high-tech people.
Right.
With a few organizations left in the middle not really choosing any sides. UFOs. Let's see where they go around. There's quite a few of them, we can probably... Hey, what's it shooting at? Oh, this is bad. You might notice this is our base.
Yes.
They are attacking it. This could easily lead to the complete destruction of our base if we do nothing. And we have to deal with it right away.
So do the aliens automatically know where your base is, or do they have to like figure it out based on infiltration or something, or do they just eventually find it? I
am not entirely sure how they figure it out, but I believe when they send their ships on a mission, they will they send these UFOs on a mission of some kind. These ships are specifically sent to attack something, and I think at that point they choose a random enemy building, who basically are on their enemy list.
I see.
And I am an enemy, so they are attacking me this time. If we had been fortunate, they would have attacked the government or someone else, but no, they are attacking our repair base. They could also launch an attack, although it's not classified as such, by putting a full infiltration force right into it.
Right.
But this is a direct, full-scale assault, so we have to shoot them down. It's a good thing we got several vehicles. Bad thing is, slums are really notorious for collapsing at the slightest problem. So
you're pulling your guys out.
Oh
right
yes,
now.
I'm gonna try to evacuate my guards and hope they don't die horribly during it. Aliens don't care about letting people run away. Oh man. Yep.
Dang.
That's what happens when you're housing in slums. I think we lost 2 out of 3 guards there. But I think the last one is gonna get away fine. And the usefulness was destroyed by a collapsing building. Collapsing buildings are a really big threat.
I see that.
But we did succeed at shooting down one of the UFOs before it got into the whole destroying our base action. If we are lucky, we can save the base from becoming completely destroyed. If that happens, we will have lost many hundreds of thousands worth of investments. It will take a while before our base is destroyed, but if we are unlucky, it can happen almost immediately. If a chain collapse reaction happens. But we have serious vehicle firepower.
I see that.
We are smashing them down pretty effectively. The main annoyance is that we're also expending a lot of ammo, which does not come either cheap or actually being cheap doesn't matter, it's the fact that it's simply not available. And we will potentially have to raid someone for the very simple purpose of gaining more Illyrium later on.
Right.
We have made them go into a retreat now, so we're gonna pull out as well. Not waste any more ammo.
Oh, caught one anyway.
Yep. Okay, 3 UFOs shot down. Does our base exist? I don't know yet. I hope it does, but it's not looking very good. I'm not even sure we have enough people to launch an attack on the UFOs. But yeah, our base is still alive.
The base survived.
Not much left of it. And you can see it doesn't have any hovering tubes for air vehicles anymore.
Right.
So none of our air vehicles can land and repair until it's repaired itself. And I'm probably not gonna try to capture and recover these UFOs. It would be a lot of effort spent for something we don't really need to do. We need to build up our manpower first. Although we still have several new recruits that we have to rename and repurpose. So we're gonna do that. Let me see. Who else is here? Okay, it's alright. Yeah, we haven't... Yeah, it's really sad when you have 7 people is considered an adequate force, because you've been running around with 5 or 6 for so long. But yeah, 7 people is not enough for a UFO recovery mission. I would prefer to have like 9 or more. So we're just gonna have to let the UFOs self-explode. Hope we didn't piss off any more organizations by the very brutal shootout we had. But our vehicles did a good job. I hope that trend can continue.
Now, can the aliens like leave a downed UFO that you don't capture, or do they just die inside of it eventually?
They just die inside of it. They activate the self-destruct sequence and then kaboom.
Oh, okay.
Although you don't actually see anything, it just disappears. It's a very environmentally friendly self-destruct.
Yes.
Here's the Explorer. A lot of
So you can send these things through those portals.
Oh yes.
That's what it's saying. Okay.
That is exactly what it's supposed to be doing. But here's an even interestinger thing. Retaliator. Serious firepower, constitution and armor is what it's gonna have. It even looks pretty deadly. And it's gonna be great fun mass producing them as soon as our workshops are up and running. Some more, we need some more better quantum physicists. Can research those things quicker. Yeah, as soon as both of our advanced workshops are up and running, we're gonna start mass producing vehicles. The Explorer itself is not all that impressive, however. It's certainly good, but the Retaliator is going to be very fun. And
Yes.
the Biotrans is also, that we previously researched, has even more constitution, because it's meant for safe transport. So I
Right.
might actually be using them more than the Explorer. No people to hire on this new day. That's a bit of a sad thing. Entropy pod, little missile. You can see it doesn't have a lot of power, but it's not. That's
Yes.
not what its main threat is. It's simply the pan smelting. That's pretty horrible. So even if you drop all armor, another shot from it probably won't kill you.
Yeah.
Though it will make you fart uncontrollably. Alright, some new people, fire some of our crappier people. So far it's not been too bad. We have people, and we are ready for whatever comes next. Except for the fact that we have very little ammo left for our vehicles.
Yes.
Not even sure we can fully... Yeah, I need to send these guys back, but I can't really fully reload them anyways. So we have to start considering if we're gonna start raiding when we have the manpower for it. If Transstellar was still hostile, it could be a fun place to raid, because they tend to have a lot of Illyrium lying around. Otherwise we're just gonna have to figure out if there is anyone who's already pissed at us, we can start. And
Right.
yeah, you can see Illyrium 115, we're all out. We're all out of janitor missiles, but at least we can buy some more of it.
Right.
And we might have to improvise and use the weapons we don't normally use, simply because we might not have any other, like the 40mm autocannons.
Right.
It won't do much damage, but it will still destroy shields, because those don't have an armor value.
Right.
Let's buy some more smokes for Duck Pond. Need some more people there now. There's no one sitting around there actually guarding it. Otherwise things looks good. Hey, what's this? Yeah, this is because of the landing pods being destroyed. They can't ship anything to the place now. I've never seen this before, so for the first, when I thought this was like a strike or something. The workers' union decided that they hate us, but no, it's just because of the inability to actually go there.
Okay. Time's about up,
Yeah.
so thank you for having me again.
Of course. Goodbye.